What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We have been in the range this evening, just trying to figure out some builds and what I can post here on YouTube. And as usual, it started off with one idea and it led to a completely different one. And we've got ourselves at a point where we've got armor on kill, no reload, and we've still got a lot of crit chance and a lot of crit damage and even some headshot damage. Pretty crazy. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and maybe join the channel for more Division content. And let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're on heroic. What should we do? Have we got anything wandering around, or we can go and do real quick? Here we are. What have we got here? There we are. Let's go and let's do a resource convoy. We can head it off from Liberty's Call and just kind of see what it's like. Now, I haven't tried this yet. So this might not get published, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how we get on. I'm hoping it's going to be good. It felt good in the range, but you know, everything feels good in the range, right? So as you can see, we're on the chatterbox. We're going to fire a bullet because we want to get the fast-paced reload straight off the rip. Let's hope we can distract these long enough for the reload. The reload in. Oh, that was nice. Right off the rip. Come on, get him at the back. Oh, I'm gonna get his bag. More, please. I am liking the fact I can just chill. That was so easy. I never even reloaded. That was insane. I gone. I know I don't like it, but I'm going to my favourite mission. I'm going to Lincoln Memorial, and we're just going to try it because there's so many instant, easy spawn points at the beginning of this mission. I mean, it's a lot of the reason why content creators use this, right? Because it's spawn cabinet heaven at the beginning, and you can make even a very poor build look absolutely amazing. But I feel like with the no reload thing, this could be glorious. Or I could just make a mess of it.
Secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. If they maintain this outpost, the True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
He's swearing. Go on. Sniper on the floor. Got some range. No, mister. Thank you.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in
I mean,
compound.
I'm gonna do one more section before I nip back and I show you the build, but I am super surprised with the amount of damage we're doing, the survivability we're doing, the no reload parts working. And there is options with this thing as well. Oh, that was insane. And as we didn't even get to spread then, we still didn't have to worry about running out of ammo. This guy, stop playing hide and seek, mate. Where do you run off to?
Fuck you, Division.
He's like camouflage. Right, let's do this last section. I'm too excited. I'm too giddy. We've not even had to reload or, you know, get ammo or anything. Who needs an Ouroboros? Ouroboros, by the way, would look insane with this build as well, but the whole no reload thing, kind of into it. My chatterbox isn't max expertise, and this really makes me want to just do it. Oh, I reloaded. What a clown. Look how slow it is in comparison now. There we go. A little bit better. Don't run away. Come back. I'm friendly. Reload again. We're close now. There we go. And just the big boy left downstairs. Hi. I absolutely missed the... I was literally behind him and I missed so much of it. The weak point.
I repeat,
This is so much fun. This is an incredible amount of fun as long as you've got to be careful in removing that reload button and you don't mess it up. Let's go back to the base and we'll rock and roll over it. I don't know if I set my SMG damage on my specialization weapon or not, but let's just check that out. Make sure I did. Otherwise we are missing some damage. Yes, yes, we had SMG damage. So that's the first thing that you want. And kind of the first thought process was with this build was we get an increased rate of fire on kill for 5 seconds. We generate ammo. That actually didn't matter in the end, especially if you use the chatterbox. And then we got this armor on kill, which is really what I was looking for. Was the armor on kill. And then if we take a look at the build, we're not even using the ninja bike. And I kind of started with the ninja bike and wanting to throw a few sets together. And then it was more that actually I can bring in some armor on kill here and kind of just make a bit of a synergy between a bunch of high ends, right? It was a bit of a conversation on my YouTube comments today about strikers, green sets, but this works fantastic as you've just seen. So the chatterbox, I would definitely pump this up to as much expertise as you possibly can. Damage to target out of cover, and then the chatter talent, when you reload, the rate of fire is increased by 20% for each enemy within 15 meters. You can cheese this, you can do it in the range before you head out as well. Max stacks being 5, but then kills refill 50% of the magazine. And as you can see, my magazine's 90 on this, so dead easy to get a kill within 90 bullets. And as you saw, if you didn't kill one because he went to cover or something like that, we have plenty of bullets to just kind of keep that going. You can switch to whatever you want here for your offhand, but if you want to run this with an assault rifle, you could do. You just need to change one of the crit damage mods into a crit chance mod and you're absolutely buzzing. You could put a shield splinter in here and it'd still be really good. Obviously you would have to reload, but it would still work famously, and that's the same with the Ouroboros. You just do a straight swap for the Ouroboros and this works brilliantly as well. Now the thought process behind this was to maintain as much ammo as we possibly can still, and then armor on kill as well. So Brazos was easily the first go-to because we get skill haste, we get a skill tier, and we get a magazine size, meaning you could run a shield if you wanted to, you could run a drone if you wanted to, and things like that. If you wanted to run and spec into more skill wise, and I might try that, you could swap this over to a skill tier. This could be technician as well, and you would have 3 skill tiers in this build very easily. 4 if you count the offhand pistol. But let's just go back to the one that we're doing today. Then we get 50% magazine size, meaning that we never need to reload because we've got a huge magazine and we're pretty much guaranteed to get a kill on heroic or open world or anything like that before that runs out. Weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and critical hit damage. You can craft these at the bench. As you can see, I crafted this. Then we want another 2 pieces. So the second piece I went for with the knees. Again, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage. But you could throw blues in here, or as many blues as you want to. I'd stopped it for 1, but 2 or 3 blues would also work, fine with this as well. You could add some more survivability if you felt like you needed some, depending on what kind of player that you are. The Picaro's holster is the no-brainer here, pretty easy to get because we still get weapon damage at the bottom, making it feel like that's a red core attribute. Critical hit damage and armor. What you will notice with this build is that I'm actually over critical hit chance cap by 4%, I believe. So if you could get a mask perhaps here, you could quite easily take headshot damage and critical hit damage. They're just pretty tough to get and I just didn't have one available. So at the moment you'll see that, but we actually could be 10% higher on headshot damage, and we'll look at that in the stats in just a moment. Then we got with some Palisade gloves, new with TU20. Great because they give us 10% armor on kill, crit chance, crit damage, weapon damage. Again, this could be crit damage and headshot damage because we are over cap on the critical hit chance. Just gets lucky when you're farming. Just keep hold of a piece that is headshot damage as well. Then we've got the Bellstone chest piece. For these ones we get armor regen and another 10% armor on kill, crit chance, crit damage, critical hit damage, and Obliterate being my favourite talent. You could put Unbreakable on here though as well if you wanted to be even more tankier at all, but obviously then you're going to be letting down on damage. And this is a nice synergy for damage. It does really well still, and I'll show you why in the stats in just a moment. So that's really nice. Then the hardest piece to get, this is a Liquid Engineer. This is a DZ exclusive one, or craftable if you've got the Descent blueprint. But you could get a regular Bellstorm backpack and just put regular Bloodsucker on here, and that would be absolutely fine as well. You could probably run Unstoppable Force on here if you wanted to. The bonus armor doesn't really matter to the build because you've got so much armor on kill as well. It's just up to you how tanky you want to be as kind of a trade-off. So we get the armor on kill, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and critical hit damage. And it just works really nice. You can run whatever you want. I ran the Banshee Pulse because I felt like I had enough tanky armor in me all the time to, you know, take a few hits. And then the Revive Hive just in case, because an extra life is always worth it. If we take a look at the stats, as I said, we're about 64% critical hit chance, but we're at 158 crit damage still and 70% headshot damage. And that quite easily could be 80% headshot damage with around 58% critical hit chance. And that would be the perfect trade-off that I would definitely take when putting this build together. You can see here we get 10, 20, 30% armor on kill through all the bonuses that we get here as well. And then obviously we get a huge mag as well in the chatterbox, giving you 90 rounds. And obviously that's still, you know, if we switch over to the Ouroboros, you know, we get 75 in that as well. But the chatterbox just kind of fits perfectly in here, just for everything that we're trying to do. It just synergizes really, really well. That's going to be it for the video. It's a banger of a build. I really hope you like it on a Friday night. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and consider joining the channel to help me support build more Division content. Thank you very, very much for all your support recently. You've all been absolutely amazing. And if you want to join my community Discord because you want to play with other people that love the Division or want some help or anything like that, you'll find the link down below in the description. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.